This is it, everyone. We're here to have some fun.
Strap in, baby.
No stormtroopers, no TIE fighters, no threat of annihilation.
Dum, bum, bum, dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Best vacation ever!
Summer's about to end, and we're all about to go our separate ways.
It's a vacation. Relax.
Hello there.
Who are you?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What is in this?
Come on out in the sun now. Come on out and have fun.
We are on holiday. It's not that kind of holiday.
So far.
Rabbity, rabbity. And don't forget my shoulders. They really burn. One never knows how long a moment will last. You must learn to enjoy yourself.
What do you know about vacations?
Go Jabba! Go Jabba! Go Jabba! Go Jabba!
The trip isn't about the destination. It's about the journey.
Go, go, go!
Who will be declared rulers of the beach?
Ruler? Everybody limbo! Who's next?
Try not to lose a hand. It's kind of a thing in our family. It's a...
I'm not saying it.
It's a snack!
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy far from sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
All right. Hello there, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and
Trent Hoffman.
You're listening to Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 114. Today we're going to be talking about Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. Joining me today, as always, is my little buddy, Mr. Trent Hoffman.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Nothing. Summer.
Yeah.
End of summer.
Sorry,
But wait a minute. There's more.
yes.
We have something special going on today.
We're having a yes day.
We're having a yes day, but we have special guests on today.
Yes. it's
We have our
Keith-
favorite friends, Keith and Kerwin, father and son, Galaxy. How are you guys doing?
Woo.
We're glad to be back. We're doing great.
Guys, can you
doing
believe
great.
summer is
Better
almost
than ever.
over?
Yeah.
It's school's gonna start in a year or two.
It's starting next week for
no,
you.
No, it's starting in 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah,
Keith,
same
did you
for
start
us.
school yet?
Yeah, it'll be the last week in August, right? Go ahead.
Oh.
Ooh.
So he's got a little bit more time than you. No.
He's gonna die.
So let's talk about your summer. What's one thing you've done cool, Keith, in your summer this year?
We've been going to Dutch Wonderland a lot, actually.
What is that? Tell me more.
Dad, you want to take this one?
Okay. All right. It's an amusement park, actually, Dutch Wonderland. So it's actually it's north of where we are, about a half hour to 40 minutes north of where we are.
It's like an hour.
Yeah, it's very nice. We have heard of it on, we've seen the TV commercials, but we've never been until this past summer, and we've gone twice already. They have an excellent water park.
Oh, nice.
Which is fantastic for the weather that we've been getting,
Yeah.
this past summer. So, yeah. So we've been having fun going there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
Cool.
Keith has been in camp. Keith and Maceo have been in camp for the summer. So, they've been keeping busy. Yeah.
Is it a like what kind of camp? Is it just like an overall camp, or is it like space camp, air camp?
No,
What
it's
kind of
just a camp.
Oh, just a camp.
Just a camp.
That's okay. Camp's okay,
I like video games.
I don't think they have video game camp.
Yes, sir.
The whole point of camp is like touch the grass, see the trees, not like be in a cabin playing video games.
Yes, that's the whole point.
No.
And there's a contest. Whoever gets the best score in Fortnite wins.
Oh my gosh. What's one
There's a
thing you
gaming
did cool? What's that?
There's a gaming camp.
No, he's making it up. I'm sure maybe there is, but we're not Googling that right now. Okay.
Uh,
What's one thing you did cool this summer there, Trent? Wow.
Camping. We went camping.
We did go camping, yes, with the whole family. That was fun.
I went to the Sox game.
And you just went to the Sox game, which was your brother, which was cool.
Yes, the food was nice there.
The food was nice?
Yeah, the nachos were good.
Nachos were good. All right.
There were some fun activities there. Like there was like running, like the mine was like 6 seconds.
To run to the base?
Yeah, to run like first base.
Woo. Okay.
6 seconds.
Okay. What did Jordan do? He didn't do it?
No, he didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
But there there was like baseball, there was like those like little areas where you had to hit the ball.
Yeah.
Like
it was cool.
Yeah, and there was like a little one where you just hit the ball, like it was like a rope to like a ball so you could just hit it.
Yeah. So the ball stayed there in the force, but it was a rope.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Now,
guys,
are you guys White Sox fans?
We are, yeah. Let's
Excellent.
not talk about the Cubs, okay?
Okay.
So.
Are you Cubs fans?
No, we're not Cubs fans. No.
Yeah, so I mean, some people say like, hey, let's vote for Chicago. I just can't do the Cubs, so we're Southside Chicago White Sox. So that was my first baseball game. My grandpa and my dad took me to the baseball game to the Sox, so it's kind of stuck there. Guys, tell us about Podathon. What's going on with Podathon? Tell us about that.
Oh, you went to see YouTube too.
Yeah, hold on. Keith's gonna say something. Okay, go.
Yeah, so we got some new information actually. So we were recently at a meeting for the Podathon, and we got to hear some new stuff. We got to know about some of the guests that are coming, and we're actually in the middle of getting some guests ourselves, but we can't tell you who they are because
Oh, of course, got to keep it top secret. Yeah. Don't want to spill the beans.
Because we're bad.
You know, on the beans, bro.
So you guys. So is it? It's a bunch of different podcasts raising money for what foundation?
It's for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Awesome. Yes. Right. So this is the third year.
Grants wishes to kids who have cancer. So they can put a smile on their face even when they're very ill.
Yes. That's great.
Yes, their third year doing the Podathon, actually. This is our first year being invited.
Nice.
We need to go to Seattle.
Seattle?
Yeah,
what? They don't live in Seattle.
Oh, where do they live? They said they live in Seattle.
No. Where do you guys live again?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. That Seattle's west.
That's very far off, Trent.
Yes. So the Podathon is actually
like 1,000 miles past us.
That's okay.
right.
The Podathon is on Saturday, September 17th. It starts at 9 a.m.
Okay.
So there's about maybe 15 Star Wars content creators that'll be, they'll have a segment throughout the day. And if you want more information about the Podathon, you can go to their website. It's thepodathon.com. And you can also donate there. You get some more information about who the guests are going to be throughout the day. So, the guests are still ongoing. But it's an exciting, for us, it's a very exciting opportunity to be a part of this Podathon. Make-A-Wish Foundation has impacted actually friends that we know of who have used the foundation. So
luckily, it wasn't terminal cancer.
Yeah, we
good news.
Yes, we encourage people to donate if they can to this foundation. So they've done some great work.
On personal level as well.
Yes, they've done some great work over the years. So we're hoping this year to raise $10,000.
Cool, awesome, that's great. Well, definitely check that out. You said thepodathon.com.
That is
check
correct.
that out. Make a wish. That's awesome. Very cool. And you got a top secret guest, hopefully revealed very soon. I've been seeing announcements. It's been cool.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Okay, I'll hold you to it. All right, let's talk about Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. So this is a Disney short, if you will. I think it's less than an hour, but they announced this at Celebration, and it looked very cool. The trailer looked very cool at Celebration, and finally it came along. This kind of reminded me of another story about Christmas. You know what I'm talking about? Christmas Carol with the three ghosts, Scrooge. Because, Finn gets visited by, three different people, basically.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
So, before we get into the details, what do you guys think? Keith, what did you think? Did you like it?
I did like it. It was very nostalgic. And it brought back some of the old characters. We got to see some hilarious shorts. Like, who would have thought Ben Kenobi knew the meaning of the word fun?
Yes, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, that for some reason Anakin Skywalker goes scuba diving as a Force ghost on the beaches of a non-existent planet.
It was fun. Kerwin, what did you think of this?
Yeah, actually, I thought this was one of the best ones I've ever seen. Keith is the bigger fan of Lego Star Wars, but I've been watching them since we actually had the nice opportunity to interview the writer and director. And of the ones that I've seen, this is definitely the top. What's nice is that they incorporate characters from all three of the trilogies.
Yes.
So there's something for everybody. So if you're a fan of the original, the sequel, the prequel, it doesn't matter. You can still enjoy it.
Yep. What did you think, brother?
I liked it.
You liked it?
It was funny.
I think it was funny. I mean, I think that's the whole point of it's just fun. The Lego Darth Vader for me is probably one of my favorite characters. I just love how he's kind of not taken too seriously, and he seems like bumbling around, and but you feel sad for him. You feel almost sad for him. I don't know. I just love Lego Darth Vader. Okay, let's just go. Let's hit the main beats here. So Keith kind of already spilled the beans. The first one. So Finn's like, hey man, let's get everybody together. One last hurrah. They actually go on the Holocron, which is the Disney park kind of exclusive ship that's at the park. But now in the Lego version, it actually flies. So it's flying in space, and they go on the space cruise. Yeah. And we have all the kind of sequel trilogy characters.
Isn't that a Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah, for a low price of $6,000, you can spend 2 nights there.
Yeah.
The low price of $6,000.
That's right.
You should have
$1,000
before you go there.
You can go there.
And also that's on the line.
Yeah, there's many things you can put relatively what you can spend money on,
Yeah, what?
That's for you, that's 600 video games. Probably more.
PS4 and PS5 and games to boot.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And V-Bucks.
Yeah, sure. So Finn's like, hey, we want to get together, and he doesn't want to be alone. He wants to be with his friends, which is a great thing. Hey, it's always important to remember your friends and hang out with them, and that's kind of what they're doing. And then Poe's like, we got to do all this stuff. And so he kind of kidnaps Rose and Chewbacca, and they go off and do things, and Finn's kind of moping around, and he's at the bar. And then who shows up?
Obi-Wan
Kenobi, but he's a Force ghost. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
And then he kind of tells us about, hey, I had fun once. So, Keith, what did you think of this story of Obi-Wan Kenobi having fun in Jabba's palace?
I liked it because it was kind of funny. It wasn't meant to be taken too seriously.
What? Star Wars is very serious, Keith. We have to take this very, very seriously. Obi-Wan wearing a Hawaiian shirt and Boba Fett dancing and Stormtroopers dancing, and I mean, it had it all.
That is to be taken very seriously. Yes, Obi-Wan in a Hawaiian shirt who's singing and dancing on stage is to be taken very seriously. But
I think that's why I love Lego so much. I love Lego Star Wars. I love Lego Star Wars video games. It takes so much imagine. It's very accurate, but it has some liberties as far as the fun part. And the fun part is cranked up on this one. I just love it. So he gets hooked up with a spy. I think her name is Colvette or something like that.
Valeria.
Yeah, and so she's like, hey, I got to steal some stuff, some coaxium.
Mm-hmm. Some stuff, yes.
Okay.
And the whole point of that short was to have them go on a coaxium heist, which ultimately failed. But
Yep.
Yep.
But it was still cool. Obi-Wan singing karaoke, fantastic.
Yes, I love how like the Jawas
everyone's dancing. We got the Jawas, the Stormtroopers, even
Boba
Fett gets into it, Jabba gets into it. Everyone's having a great time.
I love how the Jawa just like takes off the. I love how he's like on the light. The Jawa on the light. I love how he like rips off his like robe and he has like this like the 80s like
like the disco ball.
Yeah, the disco ball.
That was funny.
Like the 80s like disco ball.
Yeah, that was awesome. So then we kind of cut back. They basically go to Scarif, right? I'm trying to think. Like, I think they arrive at Scarif, and that's where Anakin shows up in the scuba gear, which is fantastic. You know, he starts breathing like Darth Vader, but it's Anakin.
Yeah.
And then he basically says, hey, you know, like when I was Darth Vader, we still had fun, and basically evil takes a vacation even too. So the fact that Darth Vader and Papa P are taking a vacation is hilarious.
Yeah, I love.
I mean, just the premise alone is.
But I love how Darth Vader's like so chill. He wants to have fun, but Emperor's just like so serious. He's uptight. Like
he's uptight.
Can he at least have fun for once?
Yeah. But what keeps the Emperor there at Scarif there, Keith?
It's the ruler of the beach, goddamn.
Right.
Like, this place needs to be mine. And then he just cheats his competition from having Vader use a lightsaber as the limbo thing.
Yeah, it was almost you would get basically lopped off there.
Yeah, your head will go.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, if you didn't admit that, if your head clearance didn't make it, you would definitely be R.I.P.
Rest in peace, everybody.
Oh my gosh. I love this one. I mean, obviously we have a sand joke. We have to have a sand joke. Darth Vader's wearing kind of like this. His little skin is like he's got like almost like a muscle shirt on. And
his hat is like porgs. That's so awesome.
Yeah. And then you have like Weird Al singing some Scarif song in the back. I mean, it's
Scarif Beach Party.
Yeah, right. So and then again, this is like Scarif, and I think the other funny thing, if you look at the timeline, this is Scarif before we see Rogue One. There's no Citadel. This is actually a vacation spot. And then Emperor's like, we're taking this down. We're gonna put something down. So it's like pre-Rogue One, and I love it.
Keith said the whole planet was not existing, but it was a big bomb, but it didn't kill the whole planet.
True, but this is actually pre-Rogue One. Yeah.
But
you're right. The planet's still there.
But it could still be tropical. It might.
There's multiple beaches. It's just not one piece in a planet.
Yeah, it's just on multiple. But it might take thousands of years to make it.
Yeah. Radiation, probably Death Star radiation or something. I don't know. Okay, and then the last one is we have young Ben Solo hanging out with Mom and Dad. We've all been there. Lame, and Han wants to do all these kind of things, like they go to Mimba. Right? Am I saying that right, Keith?
Mimba.
He's like starting like Mimba.
Yeah, that's where they meet.
Macarena, I don't know.
They meet. That's where Han and Chewie meet, and it's very muddy. Not the best vacation spot.
The best vacation spot is tropical.
Tropical. Okay. All right.
Yeah, where you get some coconut.
So then they decide to go to Endor because Leia's like, hey, let's do something fun, and they get to Endor. And it's not what it all cracked up to be.
But Ben liked that one girl.
But Ben saw a girl, and he had a little crush on her.
Yeah, it's a little kissy. A little kissy.
We didn't see any kissy.
But on the cheek, yes.
Oh, on the cheek, yeah.
The cheek.
But we learned something too here, that Han has never let Ben fly the Falcon at this point.
Yeah.
Kerwin, are you ready for the day?
Having to fly the Falcon.
Right.
Yeah.
Kerwin, are you ready for the day for Keith to drive your car?
I have not thought of it. I know yes, it will happen that he will have to drive the car. Yeah.
I already picked out a name for the car. I'm going to name it Skittles.
You're gonna name it Skittles, okay?
Skittles.
Hey,
Skittles.
that's what That's what we used to do. We used to name our cars back in the day, so that's fine. Yeah. So with Han, you're right. He's just not ready to. So the purpose, the lesson, I guess, in this segment is learn to let go. So Ben wants to do more for himself, and Han's not ready to let him be that person yet, which means he doesn't want him flying the Falcon because the Falcon belongs to Han. But Ben does get the opportunity, unfortunately, not the way as he expected to actually fly. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And Ben does good.
Yes.
He trusts, trust is a big thing. And so he tells,
sometimes
he basically, Han says, Han, that's true, but we work on it. It's a bridge, an invisible bridge, like Onward,
yes,
where
I know, but
like,
some of the times you don't trust me.
I know. And I probably won't trust you with the car for a little bit,
yes,
but I gotta let go.
I drive.
You could bring this, you could bring up this day and be like, remember when we talked about Lego Star Wars with Keith and Kerwin, and we're supposed to let go. You're supposed to let go and let me drive the car.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll drive the car anytime soon. I can't even drive a bumper car properly. I couldn't even get it to move, and then all of a sudden it went in the wrong direction. And then
I have driven a go-kart before.
And a golf cart.
I have driven the go-kart,
so that is one thing we did we went to my sister's husband, so brother-in-law. His family has a place, and we went there, and they have golf carts. So we let your cousin Isaac and yourself drive a golf cart, and we had a little driving lessons in a little remote area.
Yeah, that's a good start.
It was a good start, right?
I think,
yeah.
Crashing.
Exactly.
Right. We're not talking like full-blown speeder bike chase yet. We're just like, let's take it around a little bit.
Yeah,
it was fun.
You can trust me.
You don't go that fast.
Yeah, not this fast. There wasn't like
a bumper car. You can't really go that far with them.
No, but we weren't having like Ewoks hanging off the back of the golf cart here.
I wish.
No. Yeah, right. I wish too. Okay, so basically we have kind of 3 lessons. So what did you guys take from this? Did Finn learn something from this?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It was. Finn was concerned that he may never see his friends again. Yes. So this is taking place. There's crews are on. It's taking place after the Battle of Exegol. They just had a big victory, and so it's Finn, Poe, Rey, R2, C-3PO, Chewbacca. They were all there at the battle, and now they're taking this vacation, and Finn doesn't know whether he's going to see them again. So So for him, his lesson was learning to let. Actually, all 3 lessons, but the one most important to him was learning to let go. That even if he doesn't see his friends, they still have those memories, and they're not going to forget about the memories that they had. They're not going to forget about each other. The love is still there. Which I actually was very surprised about how it ended. It was very emotional. For Star Wars, I was not.
I know. Why do they get us like this? Come on, man. I'm too sensitive these days. Come on, don't do this.
I'm the most sensitive.
You're very sensitive.
Yeah. And I love the flashbacks to when Finn had a moment with each of the characters. Like
that was cool.
Poe gave him a name, and Rey and Finn stole a TIE fighter, and then he met Rose, and Rose saved him, which is kind of what he was trying to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was wonderful.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I think that was a very cool way to kind of wrap this up.
Yes.
Bottom line, go see it, or it's on Diz Plus. Go check it out. It's fun. Yeah, that's what we call it around here. The Diz Plus. Yeah.
You made that up.
I just on the fly. I know. So go check it out. It's super fun. Again, if you like Lego, it's a great. Also, this is a great entry point for any kids to check it out and get to see a lot of different characters. So
it's funny.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a segment. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because we got a quiz, guys, coming up. And I want to make sure we have time for the quiz here. So what we've been doing is like what's been happening when, and so since we're on episode 114, we're looking at 2014. Now, guys. Keith, were you even born in 2014?
Yes, I was 3 years old.
You were 3 years old. Okay. You?
13. That was 2.
You're 1.
Yes.
You're 1 year old.
I was 10.
What's that?
I was about 10 years old.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
2014 or
Yes,
1984?
I was 10.
1984 probably.
Yeah.
We won't discuss that there, Kerwin. We'll keep it. Let's see. I was old.
You're old.
In that case.
But I'm not gonna go. Yeah. So really, in 2014, Star Wars Rebels is in high form here. But we're basically 1 year away from The Force Awakens. So Force Awakens is working on, but this is a very sad time for Dad. Okay. Because the Lucas Story Group said all expanded universe canon is no longer.
What do you mean expanded?
So all the books, all these books,
Yeah.
all these books that Daddy's read
Yes.
for years,
Yes.
it doesn't matter.
Why?
Yo, what?
So I just crawled in my hole for the whole year of 2014. No, so here's the deal. The expanded universe does take beats right after Return of the Jedi. From Return of the Jedi all the way through, all these authors did amazing work on it. But when they're starting to start up with Disney and we need to make movies, one of the big things is that in the expanded universe, Chewbacca dies. One of the main characters.
No.
So in Vector Prime, it's called Vector Prime, Chewbacca dies. And that was a big thing because they're actually, one of the things that obviously, as you know, with heroes, they can get through anything. Okay, but they had to put some stake in the ground, put some they're like, hey, we're taking this seriously, and Chewbacca dies.
How does Chewbacca die?
He gets crushed by a planet.
What?
Saving Ben. Yeah.
But
not the Ben you know. It's kind of confusing.
What do you mean
This is why they said, you know what? We gotta kind of wipe the slate and start anew. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How did he get crushed?
It's a story for a different time.
No, I'm asking now.
Okay, so tell me. He basically there's these Yuzan Vong are these bad guys, and you can't see them in the Force, and they're bioforming planets, and they use this planet, this moon, as a weapon, and Chewbacca saves all the kids, saves everybody, and he's left on the planet and it crushes them.
Crushes, does it break apart?
Well, yeah, it breaks apart. It's like a big, almost like a meteor or stuff like that. So, anyways, that's where Disney's like, yo, we need to make sure we have all these people in play. And so they basically said the expanded universe is Legends. So, anyways.
I wasn't a big follower of the expanded universe, but it seems to me it wasn't something that George Lucas endorsed. It's not like he said to these authors, okay, go ahead and write whatever you want to write. I don't think he was involved in it at all. And these authors just created stories that had no connection to at least the first 3 Star Wars films, and it was not something that they needed approval from Lucasfilm to do. So every author had their own creative story, and they just
there was the one thing that was good. There was continuity. So what's the big word I'm looking for? It was continuity throughout the whole thing. So they wrote their own stories, but Lucasfilm Publishing managed that. So there was continuity throughout the whole thing. But yeah, they just basically said, you know what, we need a clean slate. Let's make sure we got it all go taken out. So that's what happened 2014. Next year is going to be better. 2015 is going to be so much better. So, all right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Please, God.
You ready? You guys ready for this quiz? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what we're going to do, guys. It's literally 1 point apiece, and we'll tally up the end. Let's also preface.
I know Star Wars, but I haven't read the books.
Well, we're not doing the books. We're just doing the TV shows. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So let's also preface. Everybody's a winner in my book.
I've seen every single episode of the Clone Wars. I think I might win.
Okay.
Well, that's not going to help you here, Keith, because we're not doing anything about Clone Wars. Okay. Here we go. Okay. First one, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is okay. So just think A, B, and C, D. Okay.
Yeah.
You just tell me the letter. Okay. And I'll read them slow. If you need me to repeat, I'll do it. So again, Keith and Kerwin, no chit chat. It's on your own. We might, if you have a little, if you're stuck, I will help for sure. Okay, here we go. Princess Leia's droid, and again, listeners play along, tally your points. Here we go. Princess Leia's droid, Lola, is a nod to Carrie Fisher's bird. What was her bird's name? A, Gary, B, Lola, C, Benny Carl, or D, Carl Benny?
I'm gonna say B, because that seems most likely than Benny Carl. Benny.
So B is Lola?
He says B.
Can you repeat that for me?
Sure.
I don't understand.
Princess Leia's droid, Lola, the little droid,
Yeah.
right, was a nod to Carrie Fisher had a bird, like the actual, she had a bird. And what was her name? Gary, Lola, Benny Carl, or Carl Betty?
Carl.
I'm going to go with Lola as well. I just don't
see
Lola.
Okay.
Last two names.
Lola.
Okay. And you say Lola too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's.
It sounds right.
You guys all wrong.
What?
So it's C, Benny Carl. Okay, so
Benny Carl. Interesting. Okay.
Carl?
Okay, so
get Lola from Benny Carl.
Let's also preface, Keith said he was going to give 15. I'm going to get 15. He's already at 19, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. What famed musician got to play a bounty hunter that captured Princess Leia?
I know this one.
Okay, Buckethead? Don't say the answer out loud. You just, okay, Buckethead, Flea, Chili, Diddy.
I know none of these people.
Okay, A, Buckethead, B, Flea, C, Chili, D, Diddy.
I think
Kerwin,
it's C.
Kerwin, who you got? Who you got?
Yeah, I know this one. This is my era.
Okay.
It is Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, so you're saying B.
Yeah.
Okay.
But wait, is it the name of the band or is it the guy?
It's the guy.
Oh, Flea. Yeah, what was I'm going with Kerwin.
You going with Kerwin? B.
Yeah.
All right.
B.
Keith.
I know
Buckethead, Flea, Chili, Diddy.
I'll do B, I guess.
Wow. Great job, everybody. That is correct. Everybody gets 1 point. Hooray!
So wait, where's that? Wait.
So he was. Flea was the main guy that grabbed him. He's from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's a fun band name. But those are all real people. Buckethead, Flea, Chili, Diddy. They're all real people. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
On Map Puzza, Obi-Wan and Leia are picked up by a local transport.
Yeah.
What fake names do they use? Do they use A, Bith and Sith, B, Luma and Orden, C, Lama and Odin, or D, Bria and Bail? What do you got, Trent? What do you got?
Last one.
You're saying Bria and Bail?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I remember Bale.
Yep.
He said, so that's probably it.
Okay. Kerwin?
I remember the names sounded exactly like their names. So I'm going to go with B. That sounds more like
Luma and Orden. And then Keith, you got B as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm wrong.
So right now that is B, Luma and Orden. So that's okay. That's all right. Okay. All right, here we go. This one everyone should get this one. Here we go. According to Darth Vader, who killed Anakin Skywalker? A, Emperor Palpatine. B, Padme. C, Obi-Wan Kenobi. D, Anakin Skywalker. Keith.
D.
Who killed Anakin Skywalker according to Darth Vader?
D.
D? Okay.
Who is it? Last one?
Okay. Kerwin?
Anakin's responsible.
Okay.
Anakin's responsible for murdering himself.
Wait, so what? I don't understand the question.
Okay. According to Darth Vader, when he's talking to Obi-Wan, he's like, who killed Anakin Skywalker? Who did he say killed Anakin Skywalker? It's not Padme. You know that, right?
I think it's not Luke couldn't do it.
No. This is before Luke. Who killed himself?
So what was the two answers?
Emperor, Padme, Obi-Wan, Anakin.
Obi-Wan.
You're saying Obi-Wan?
Or I'm such a
You know this one. Who said he did this?
Obi-Wan.
Oh, you're saying Obi-Wan? Okay.
No, I know it's not going to be the right answer.
Okay, you said all right. It is Anakin Skywalker said he killed Darth Vader killed Anakin Skywalker, which it kind of plays into.
But you never said Darth Vader.
I did. I said according to Darth Vader, who killed Anakin Skywalker?
There is no. You never said Vader in A, B, C, or
Anakin
D.
and Vader are the same person.
Yeah, they're the same person. Okay, here we go. Boba Fett back. We're going to Book of Boba Fett. This one's a tough one. I'm going deep on this stuff. You got to stick with me here. What role is Boba Fett fulfilling in Tatooine? A. Major Domo. B. Daimyo. C. Moff. D. Crime Boss.
A.
A.
B.
B. Daimyo. Okay.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
Okay. What role is Boba Fett fulfilling in Tatooine? Like, what is his role? Is he a crime boss? Is he a Moff?
What's a Moff?
Moff is like Grand Moff Tarkin. He's like a ruler of the sector of an empire.
Okay.
Daimyo and Major Domo.
What is Daimyo and Domo?
Am I saying that right? Daimyo. Daimyo. Yeah, it's a Japanese word.
But what does it mean?
It means like you're a ruler of an area for the king.
I think that one.
Okay, you're saying that one? Good.
Or crime boss. I don't know.
Okay, Kerwin?
Daimyo. Yep.
Daimyo.
Yes.
You're all correct.
Yay.
Okay. Very good. What is Madame Garsa Fwip establishment that Boba and Fennec visit from time to time? So, Garsa Fwip is the Twi'lek lady, right?
I know.
She's
in the bar.
She's in the bar. Okay. I'm giving you 3 bars, or 4 bars. Here we go. Outlander Club is A. B. Sanctuary. C. Chatham's Cantina. Or D. The Dive.
The Dive.
You're saying the Dive?
What was the first one?
Outlanders Club.
Outlanders Club, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Kerwin?
It is the Sanctuary.
It is the Sanctuary. He's with confidence. And
definitely Sanctuary.
You're saying Sanctuary?
Why? He's gonna copy off of him and
No.
that is
let me go first every time.
You're gonna go first for the next.
All right, we'll let them go first and then you go last. Is that what you're saying? Okay. It is the Sanctuary. Very good. Okay.
Yeah, I love the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. So Outlanders Club is actually the bar that Obi-Wan and Anakin visit in Empire Strike or in Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
The Chatham's Cantina is the actual name of the cantina in A New Hope. It's never said, but that's what it is.
Wow. I didn't know.
And the Dive, that's a made-up one.
I just always called it like the most icy cantina.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They never gave it a name. Well,
you know what? Who's the owner? A Wookiee. Just to throw that out for you.
Really?
Yeah, that's for free. There you go.
Oh, was that gruff bartender?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Tashi Station is visited by Boba Fett to clean up the local biker gang. What 2 friends of Luke Skywalker can be seen?
You mentioned this one before.
All right. Biggs and Wedge, A. B. Cammy and Fixer. C. Lando and Han. Or D. Deke and Dash. These are all real people in Star Wars.
Okay, but wait, what was can you read that one again?
Sure, Tashi Station. He rolls up in the bar.
I know Tashi Station. You don't have to
okay.
just the names.
Okay. Biggs and Wedge. Cammy and Fixer. Okay. Woo! Trent with authority. Okay, Kerwin.
You want to go next?
Keith, what do you got?
No, I'm asking.
How cowardly of you.
Okay, all right. Okay, you know what?
You go.
It's Cammy and Fixer.
No, that's not.
Cammy and Fixer, okay.
That's unfair.
And then Keith.
Go first next time.
Fine, then I'm going with Cammy and Fixer.
See, you're okay. I'm gonna lose it.
That is the correct answer. Biggs
one.
and Wedge are his fighter pilot friends. Cammy and Fixer are seen briefly in that show, and they're in the deleted cut of A New Hope. Lando and Han are obviously his friends, but they're not there. And then Deke and Dash are also pilots in the squadron, but they're not seen in that scene. All right,
I feel like this is unfair because Keith is just always going for the.
All right, so we're gonna have Keith go first this time. Here we go.
It's
the
unfair.
Mandalorian reconnects with the armorer. She discusses when the Empire invades Mandalore. What do the Mandalorians call this event? So when the Empire invades Mandalore, Night of 1,000 Beers, Night of 1,000 Fears, Night of 1,000 Tears, or Night of 1,000 Years.
Night of 1,000
So
years.
A, beers, B, fears, C, tears, or D, years.
D.
All right, let Keith go. Keith's going first.
D.
Fears, tears, years.
No, I'm kidding. It's C. I know it's C.
It's C. You're saying C.
Wow.
Okay.
What's the C?
C is tears.
Why would that make sense? It's D.
You're saying deer? D?
Tears.
What's D? It's like
Years.
Yeah, years.
Okay.
Years.
Kerwin.
It is a Night of 1,000 Tears.
Tears. C.
Sad moment.
Yes. You are
How
guys
is it tears?
Because it's
They're
like
all
you're
crying.
sad. You're
It's not
sad.
Mandalorians. They're all crying because their planet got destroyed.
Yeah, their planet gets destroyed. I mean, remember they showed the TIE bombers coming over. That's why they weren't having beers, but they were scared. But you know. Okay, here we go. All right, we're moving to Bad Batch season 1. All right, here we go.
Bad Batch. All right. Wow.
All right, here we go.
Territory.
All right. I know Keith likes some Bad Batch. Here we go. The Bad Batch crew takes new jobs from Sid, who's an information broker. What species is Sid? A Trandoshan, a Bothan, a Chiss, or a Zabrak? Trandoshan. Number A. Number A. Letter A. Kerwin. Trandoshan. And
A.
All right. That is all correct. Very good. All right. I'm sticking with Keith because I know he loves some Bad Batch. The Empire introduces a new tracking system for off-world travel for the galaxy. What must the citizen have? A. Scandox. B. Chain code. D.
Chain code.
C.
Chain code.
C. Fast Pass, or D. iPass. Let me get through the choices here, Keith. All right, so we got Scandox, chain code, Fast Pass, or iPass.
Chain code.
You should have put Easy Pass in there.
Easy Pass.
Chain code. I'm locking my answer.
All right, you're locking in your answer. Chain code. I heard Keith. Chain code.
Chain code. Same thing.
Oh my God,
Dad,
it's a clean sweep. Can't get anything past you guys. All right. Okay, I'm really bad with names, so here we go. On Sakulamine.
Salutamine. Yep. Salutamine.
Thank you. The crew meets an old clone and now has a family. What is the clone's name?
Cut McQuaid.
Ives, Cody, Rex, or Cut? So A, Fives, B, Cody, C, Rex, or D, Cut. Who has that family?
Who's A? What's A?
Fives. Okay. All right. Let's go. Keith, what do you got?
D.
D
I said
as in
it
cut?
under the question.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Is it cut?
Yes.
Is D cut?
Yes.
Okay.
You sure?
You're going D.
Cut.
You're going D. Okay. D.
Yeah, it's gonna be cut.
D. Kerwin, are you D? And
Yep.
then
Consent.
D for Trent.
No, I'm not D.
Which one you want?
I'm A.
You want A, Fives?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. It is D, Cut. He is featured in Clone Wars. As a family, he's a deserter. So there you go.
Episode 10.
Yep. Okay. All right, here we go. In the episode Rampage, Bad Batch crew encounter a baby Rancor. What's the baby Rancor's name? All right, here we go. A, Gucci. B, Moochie. D, Snooky. C, C, Snooky. D, Choochie. B.
Yeah.
Trent's locking in B.
What is B?
Mookie.
Moochie.
That's not Mookie.
Moochie. Moochie.
Is B.
Are we all Moochies?
I'm with Trent. Moochie.
All right, Moochie. And Keith, you're saying Moochie?
Yes.
Oh. Good thing you did, because it was all right there, right across the board. Very good. All right, here we go.
Right.
Last section here. 4 questions left. Mando season 2. Okay, here we go. Cobb Vanth. Do you know who Cobb Vanth is? Is a marshal for the Tatooine town. Of which Tatooine town? Here we go. A lot of Mosses here. We go. Mos Eisley, Mos Espa, Mos Pelago, or Anchorhead. What town is Cobb Vanth the marshal of? Mos Eisley, Mos Espa, Mos Pelago,
Mos Espa.
You're saying Mos Espa? Okay.
Oh.
I got mine. It's gonna be C. Mos Pelgo.
Plego. Yep. And then Kerwin?
C. Pelgo. Mos Pelgo.
Okay.
I almost said S.
That is correct. Plego is correct. All right. Very good, guys. You're doing great. Here we go. In Chapter 10, The Passenger, the Mandalorian crashes the Razor Crest on an icy planet and runs into a swarm of spider-like creatures. Okay?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You go to the bathroom? Okay. All right. These creatures are based on a Ralph McQuarrie concept art for what movie? Okay, so Ralph McQuarrie is a famous painter for Star Wars. Okay, what is the art from? So is it from Spaceballs? A, B, A New Hope, C, The Empire Strikes Back, or D, Return of the Jedi?
Now, that's a very good question. I honestly don't know the answer to that. But I'm going to take a guess. Because Ralph McQuarrie, I mean, he's been doing the illustrations.
He's a big name.
He's a big name.
He got a character named McQuarrie in Star Wars.
Yes. Yes, that's true.
I'm going to go with A New Hope, since that's the first movie. So he would have done
you're saying, Kerwin's locking in A. Okay.
Yep. A New Hope.
Or B. I'm sorry, B. New Hope. You're right. Yeah, not Spaceballs. B.
Whatever that first one was, I'll take that.
So Spaceballs, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi?
The first one, A. Space.
A. Okay.
Spaceballs. You sure you want to go with A?
Yeah.
You can tell by the name something doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
All right. So A. All right.
Yeah.
So you're saying A. Kerwin's saying B.
Yep.
It is incorrect. It is C. Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
So
that makes sense, right? No, because you said it was an icy planet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way they're designed in the concept art for Empire Strikes Back, they actually look like trees from Dagobah, but they're like these spider-like creatures, and they're all white.
Okay.
So
I got
yes.
You. Okay. All right. That was a good one. That I did not know the answer to that.
Yeah.
One.
That one's a tough one. That was a tough one.
Now, Spaceballs, if I can explain to Keith, because I don't. No, because you haven't seen it. I mean, actually, that's something that you could watch. But Spaceballs is actually a parody of Star Wars by a comedian named Mel Brooks. So that was actually. Yeah. So I think maybe one day we could catch that. Because it's really it's all
funny.
About Star Wars. It is funny. You've seen it, right, Todd?
It's satire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's gonna be a little tough. So it's because it's open ended. I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna say this one's a bonus one because I think it might be movies that neither of you guys have seen, maybe possibly, but in the city of Caldon. The Mandalorian runs into the magistrate and her hired mercenary named Lang. So he's kind of like the right-hand man of the magistrate. He's played by Michael Biehn. He's name another sci-fi movie he's been in. He's been in a couple sci-fi movies.
Yeah, I know this answer. I know Keith wouldn't because this is my era once again. So he was in Terminator.
In Terminator.
Yeah, he was also in Aliens. Yes.
Aliens. Yeah. So it's what's cool about this is that he's been in a bunch of sci-fi and now he gets to be in StarArs. So that
was really cool.
That's a bonus question. We won't count that one. Okay. Last one. Here we go. In The Rescue, what kind of stormtroopers did Luke Skywalker destroy?
I know this. Okay. Can I say it without hearing the answers?
Oh my gosh. Can you just let me run through the answers one more time, please?
All
right. Death Troopers, A. B. Dark Troopers, C. Shore Troopers, or D. Sand Troopers?
It's B.
What's B?
Wow.
I can't tell you.
Which one is B?
Dark Troopers.
Dark Troopers?
Yes.
Okay. That's the answer.
Okay. Yep.
Dark Troopers. You know, I get confused. I actually thought it was A. Is the Death Troopers A?
Yes.
Okay. I may be wrong, but I think it's A. Death Troopers.
Okay. Well.
Drum roll.
No. It is B. It is Dark Troopers.
Dark Troopers.
Yeah.
The Death Troopers are in Rogue One, and they are all black. The Dark Troopers are the robot guys. Yeah.
Got it.
Because they were looking to be more anonymous with that. So. Okay. Let me see here.
This is intense.
Okay. Making these counts. Hold on, please. This is very official.
The votes were counted in somebody's home.
I already
I don't want it. This is an old joke you won't get, but your dad will. I don't want any hanging chads here, so.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm doing a recount here.
You demand a recount. I don't agree to a recount.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sure we know.
All right, you didn't get 15. But Keith got 13 right.
Wow. Okay. Congratulations.
Thanks. High five.
Once again.
Oh my gosh. Kerwin, you got 12.
Okay, not bad.
That was good.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think
if you went with the Dark Troopers and followed your son, you would have. But you were being honest. That was the first thing you thought of. Yeah. You're like, okay. Yeah. That's bad. So Bad Batch and Boba, you guys got all right. Little sketchy on Obi and a little sketchy on Mando. So that's good. That's good. There you have it. Awesome.
No offense to Mando or Obi-Wan. We love
them both. We love you, Mando.
Yeah. It's all good. It's just sometimes you get them right, and when they're multiple choice, sometimes it's hard. That's why they're multiple choice. You know.
Understood.
I tried to include a really bad one in each one. My favorite one, I thought Night of 1,000 Beers was great. That's just.
That was my.
All right.
Incorrect.
That was my second choice, actually.
Really? maybe they, that's more like Empire when they're celebrating their victories. But
absolutely.
All right. So thanks again for listening to another episode of Big T and Little T. You can find us on socials, Big T Little T Podcast on Instagram, BLILT Podcast on Twitter, and then twitch.tv/Big T Little T. That's where you can find our stuff. You can comment, rate us on Apple Podcasts, email us at bigtlittlet podcast@gmail.com if you want to drop us a question or tell us what did you get, what you played along, and what was your score there. We have all our links at bio.link/bigtlittlet. Next time we're gonna be talking about something Star Wars, obviously, or maybe not. I don't know, maybe Marvel. I don't know, something. Keith and Kerwin, where can we find you guys?
I'm gonna do this whole spiel. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Radio Public, Amazon Music, Audible, or wherever you get your podcasts. Also on Podcast Addict, Overcast. Why are you doing that? Wherever you get your podcast. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Fatherson Galaxy. Check out our website, fathersongalaxy.com. Please donate to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/fathersongalaxy. And check out our Spreaker site as well.
And if we can just remind you again about Podathon.
Yes, please.
Saturday, September 17th, please go to thepodathon.com for more information, and please donate to this worthy cause.
That's
to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That's awesome. Very cool.
The money goes straight to Make-A-Wish.
Absolutely.
There's no middleman there. There's no third party.
Absolutely.
Right. That's fantastic. That's super cool. And the guest lineup so far is pretty stacked. So I've been seeing those announcements on Twitter. So that is super, super exciting, guys. So I'm so glad you guys are part of that and that wonderful cause. That's great. We end this now. Truly wonderful. The mind of the child is, and may the force be with you always. Bye. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Trent.
See you in the next episode.